Hello friends, now let us see some classification of small vessel vasculitis. Small vessel vasculitis can be divided into two types. One, we have immune complex disease, and second we have pauci-immune type of vasculitis. So first, in the immune complex disease, so this includes Henox-Conlin purpura and systemic lupus erythematosus. Then in pauci-immune disease, this includes three disorders which are in pauci-immune. This will include the Wegener's granulomatosis and Churg-Strauss syndrome, and also microscopic polyangiitis. So first, in this chapter we are going to learn about Henox-Conlin purpura. So this is Henox-Conlin purpura. So this Henox-Conlin purpura is also called as, there is one more name for it, which is called as non-thrombocytopenic purpura. That means here the thrombocytopenia is not present. That is the reason why we call it as non-thrombocytopenic purpura. This occurs mainly due to IgA. There is deposition of IgA is seen in different organs, like it is seen in kidney. If the deposition of IgA is seen in kidney, it causes IgA nephropathy. This will also affect the GIT, joints and skin. In the skin, it causes purpura. Okay, so these are the things which you see. Then we have one important one-liner about Henox-Conlin purpura. This is actually the most common vasculitis in children. If you were asked what is the most common vasculitis in children, this is Henox-Conlin purpura. If you were asked what is the most common vasculitis in children which is associated with death, then the answer will be Kawasaki disease. So this is about Henox-Conlin purpura. Thank you for watching.